What's up, my fellow anglers and fishing fanatics? Your old mate is back with another deep dive into what the waters of Australia have in store for us. Today, we're talking about Tuesday, the 23rd of December, 2025. Now, friends, this day is shaping up to be truly special. We've got classic Aussie summer vibes, but with a little lunar twist that's going to keep us all on our toes. I promise you, what we've uncovered might just change your entire approach to hitting the water this summer. So grab your favorite brew, settle in, and let's unlock the secrets to a memorable fishing trip. All right, my friends, let's talk tactics for the species that are going to be biting with some serious gusto in our beautiful Australian waters. First up, the mighty Yellowtail Kingfish. These oceanic powerhouses absolutely thrive in our warmer summer waters, and December is prime time for them. You'll find them turning up off the coast in huge numbers and even venturing into our river systems like Sydney Harbour. Where to seek them? Focus on areas with strong current and structure. Think main harbour points, offshore reefs, and any concentrations of baitfish. These kings are aggressive, so for tackle I'd recommend a medium to heavy spinning or baitcasting setup, spooled with braid of at least 20 to 30 pounds. Live baits like squid or pilchards are phenomenal, fished either unweighted or with a running sinker. For lures, try jigs, stick baits, or poppers worked aggressively near the surface. Why? The warm water temperatures we're seeing really kick their metabolism into high gear, making them active hunters constantly on the prowl for a meal. Next, let's talk about the delicious whiting. These little beauties are a favorite for many of us, and for good reason. They are super active in the summer months. Where to look? You'll find them active in shallower areas, especially over clean sandbanks, lush seagrass beds, and along the edges of estuaries and sheltered beaches. They particularly love a bit of structure near sandy patches. What to use? A light estuary outfit, perhaps a 9 to 10 foot beach rod for surf whiting with a 2 to 4 kilogram line. For bait, fresh prawns, small yabies, or worms fished on a running sinker rig are always a winner. For lures, small soft plastics that mimic baitfish or crustaceans and shallow diving hard-body lures cast close to structure will get their attention. The comfortable water temperatures allow them to actively forage in these shallower, food-rich zones. And for some serious hard-fighting action, let's talk Australian salmon. These are a staple of Aussie shore fishing, and December is a great time to target them, especially as part of a mixed bag. Where to seek them? They'll be patrolling surf beaches and rocky headlands, often busting up baitfish schools. What to use? A medium-heavy spinning outfit casting metal lures from 20 to 60 grams for distance, or pilchards fished on ganged hooks. Soft plastics that imitate baitfish can also be incredibly effective. Why? They're migratory predators, constantly on the move, and these locations offer perfect ambush points for passing schools of baitfish, which are abundant in the warmer water. Now let's dive into the theoretical basis, my friends, and see how the conditions are setting us up for success. First, the weather. For Sydney and the surrounding coastal regions on the 23rd of December 2025, we're looking at air temperatures ranging comfortably between 17 degrees Celsius, that's 63 Fahrenheit, and 29 degrees Celsius, 85 Fahrenheit. We'll see partly cloudy skies during the day and night, with only a 15% chance of light rain. Wind will be moderate, with gusts up to around 14 miles per hour in the afternoon. This stable, warm summer weather is fantastic for fishing. The partly cloudy conditions can actually be a blessing. It diffuses direct sunlight, encouraging fish to remain active in shallower water for longer periods, rather than seeking deep cover. Next, water temperature. The coastal waters around Sydney for December are a very pleasant average of 21 to 22 degrees Celsius. This makes the water perfectly comfortable for both fish and anglers who fancy a swim. This warm water is a huge factor, friends. It kicks the fish's metabolism into high gear, encouraging them to feed aggressively, especially for our summer predators like kingfish and bonito. It also brings many active species into shallower, more accessible areas. As for a bit of lunar wisdom, on the 23rd of December 2025, we will be under a waxing crescent moon. The moon will have an illumination of about 11%, and it will be around 3 to 3.35 days old, moving away from the new moon phase. In fishing lore, a waxing crescent can sometimes be considered a slower period for some species. However, my friends, in my experience, strong local conditions like our favorable weather and warm water temperatures often override the lunar factor. While the moon phase might suggest fish are a little more cautious, the overwhelmingly fantastic conditions should compensate significantly. Focus your efforts around moonrise and moonset for potentially increased activity, but don't let the moon phase deter you from getting out there. Overall, fish activity. Considering all these factors, the general activity of fish in Australia on December 23rd looks good to excellent. The warm water and air temperatures will keep metabolism high, ensuring our summer predators are on the hunt. The moderate wind and partly cloudy conditions will also contribute to a comfortable and active day on the water. It's a transitional period, so expect a mixed bag of both lingering winter species and actively moving in summer species. So my overall fishing forecast for Australia on the 23rd of December 2025 is good to excellent, with potential for some incredible summer action. The warm water, comfortable air temperatures and partly cloudy skies create near-perfect conditions for a wide range of species. Well, that's my take for this fantastic day. I wish you all tight lines and ni kvosta, ni cheshwi, may you have no tail and no scales. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more expert tips and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on future forecasts. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for fishing this summer? What's your favorite summer species to target? I love hearing your stories and tips. Happy fishing, everyone.